Hey guys, this is Pokemon Fire Red video number 25. In the last video we fought Koga, defeated Koga, got the Soul Badge, and now we're gonna head down Route 19 and fight all these guys here. So, yeah, we're headed to Cinnabar Island. That's our next kind of destination. And to get there, we got to go down Route 19 and then cross over to Route 20, and then we got to go through the Seafoam Islands, and then there's still a little bit more Route 20 to go. So, yeah. Or if you don't feel like going through all that, you can fly to Pallet Town and then surf south from there, and you get there in no time. Which is what I usually do when I play this game, because I hate Seafoam Islands. Like, really hate the Seafoam Islands. They might be, like, the cave I hate the most of, like, any game. So, yeah, I usually do the Pallet Town thing so I can skip Seafoam Island. But, for you guys, I'm going to go this way, and not this video, but the next video, I'm going to go through Seafoam Island. You know, for those of you who want to go through Seafoam Island so you can see how it's done. You know, I don't think I've ever actually gone through Seafoam Islands in this game, Fire Red or Leaf Green. I don't think I've ever done it. Anyway, that's my Seafoam Island rant. We fought that guy and beat him, and now we're fighting this guy and we're gonna beat him. He's gonna send out Staryu. Swimmer Reese sent out Staryu. You know, all the Pokemon basically that we're gonna be fighting in this video are water types, you know, because we're gonna be surfing. Or we are surfing. Or, yeah, we are surfing, aren't we? No, we're not. We're not surfing yet. We're gonna be surfing. And I always thought that, you know, when you battle a Pokemon that you're, like, weak against, like, type-wise, that you should get more experience. You know? Because that would be awesome. Because there's a lot of places in these games, especially this game, that you fight water Pokemon, you know? Like, whenever you surf, basically all the trainers have water Pokemon. When we were there at on the SSN, a bunch of those trainers had water Pokemon. And, yeah, you know? Water Pokemon are just very, very common in this game. Yeah, you know, if you can't find a good water type Pokemon, then there's something wrong. That, you know, I'm sorry, but water Pokemon are not few and far between in any of these games. You know, I've heard people say, oh, in Gen 5, you know, there's like a shortage of water Pokemon. And yeah, I guess just because you can't fish like early in the game. But, you know, let's see, you got, well, of course you got Oshawott, and then you've got, who is it? Palpitoad. What's the little one that he evolves from? The one that looks like a tadpole? Temple. Huh? Temple. You got the Ducklet that evolves into Swanna. You've got the fossil, the Tortuga, Caracosta line. And let's see, when you're surfing, you're surfing and you can find them. You got the ghost one, Jellicent, and the Alomomola. So I mean, you've got some, you know, pretty okay, decent water Pokemon in that game. But I guess I don't know. For whatever reason, I've just heard a lot of people say, "Oh, the water Pokemon in that game. Oh, there aren't any water Pokemon." Yeah, there are. You know, you just gotta catch them. They're there. They're, like, you know, ready for you to catch them. Like, hey, catch me. They're there. Anyway, there's my other rant. I try to not have more than one rant per video, but that doesn't always work out. So, this guy here, I'm sure while I was ranting, we fought someone and defeated them, and now we're fighting this guy, and there's his Shelter, level 29, wing attack, that does it. And Swimmer David's about to use Seeking. Ooh, Seeking. Okay. So, we'll fight wing attack. And that does it for Seeking. Good job. Charizard defeated Swimmer David. Help! Yeah. Okay, let's see. This guy. Hey. Hey. What's beyond the horizon? Just, I don't know, more crap. Alright, so this is Swimmer Douglas. He's sending out a Horsey, level 27. Alright, so we got Wing Attack, Metal Claw. That's a good one, Metal Claw. It always works. Metal Claw. Not very effective though. That's okay. Charizard's defense fell. And isn't there like a water bug in Gen 4 too? Like when you're walking around that little swamp area that pops out, like I want to say there's like a little water bug that hangs around in there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Anyway, yeah. Didn't mean to revive that rant, but it just like popped into my head like, wait a minute, there's that guy. So we took down the Tentacool and the Horsey and whatever else it was that he sent out. Here's another Tentacool. Tentacool. So just, you know, whatever you did for that last one, Charizard, it worked. So just, you know, do it for this one. And maybe you'll get to level 70. Tentacool use Constrict. Tentacool's attack miss. Charizard use Dig. Oh, there goes the HP. Oh my god, it's super effective. Tentacool fainted. 607. No? Okay, Goldeen. This Goldeen, you are going to be level 70 for me. Goldeen, fight. Wing attack. Go. Bam. Goldeen fainted. 642. Yes! Level 70. And I looked in that my backpack earlier, and I had like, I can't remember, 5 or 6 rare candies. So whenever Charizard gets to whatever level he's gonna get to before I battle Lance, I'm gonna give him those rare candies and just kind of pump him up. I love swimming. What about you? Well, apparently I don't, since I'm, you know, riding this Lapras. If I loved swimming, I'd be swimming. Swimmer Matthew. Okay. Swimmer Matthew sent out Poliwag. Okay, so Charizard should be able to beat this Poliwag. I don't know why I say it like that. Like, oh, maybe he can beat the Poliwag. Who knows? You know, maybe I'll get, you know, surprised, and Poliwag will get like a, you know, like an epic critical hit on a bubble and knock Charizard out, which would be fine because I still have revives. And actually, I think my Lapras could beat your ass if I'm being honest. And I haven't even evolved Eevee yet into Jolteon, which I've been meaning to do ever since Celadon City. Belly flop, yeah. That's how it works out. Okay, I'm just kind of going side to side to make sure I don't miss anyone. So there's those 2. Oh, and there's those 4. I'm looking after my brother. He just became a trainer. That's Leah saying that. So this is Sis and Bro, Leah and Luke. Leah and Luke. Really? I mean, I know it's not like Leia and Luke, but, you know, really? Leah and Luke? Maybe I'm the only one who saw that, but both of them are kind of spelled like just a tad different, so that they don't, you know, I guess get any in copyright trouble or trademark trouble, infringement, whatever. Yeah. You know, Luke, Leia, I don't know many people named Leia. I don't know anyone named Leia, okay, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. I know a person named Leah. And Leah and Leia aren't really the same. Luke is a pretty common name though. I've met people named Luke. So, Leah and Luke. Maybe it's just a coincidence that they're named that. I don't know, but while I was going on my Leah and Luke rant, they got defeated, so That's 3 rants now that I've gone on in this video. At least conscientiously. Maybe there have been more. Alright, so here's Swimmer Axel. Tentacool. Alright, Charizard. Wing attack. Dig. I'm trying to use up the digs when I can, because I know there's a lot of trainers here, and I don't think there are any trainers in Seafoam Island. But just in case there are, I'm trying to save up, you know, a lot of my, quote, good moves. And while Dig is one of my better moves, it's not one of my good moves, just because, yeah, I mean, you know, Dig. It takes a long time to use, and sometimes since I don't have Stab on it, well, I don't have Stab on Metal Claw either, but it kind of sucks, and we've realized that. I've yet to teach him Steel Wing. I'll teach him Steel Wing eventually, unless something better comes along. But yeah. So yeah, Dig on the Tentacool, that worked. Wing Attack on the Horsey, that worked. Charizard gained 480 experience points. No, whoa, oh, Tentacool. Alright. Yeah, the Tentacool and Tentacruel, they actually give pretty decent experience. If you're ever, like, you know, wanting experience, and, you know, you've battled all the trainers, and, you know, you're near water, so you just, you know, gotta fight the wild Pokemon. Go in there and surf, and run into the Tentacool and battle the Tentacool, because they actually give pretty decent experience. Coughing give pretty good experience, and of course in the Black and White games it's Audino that like gives the epic experience, especially in the early stages of the game. If you run into Audino like in the early stages of the game, I'm talking like kind of Nacrene City area, like before Castelia City, yeah, you're gonna level up once or twice from battling that Audino, depending on the Pokemon you're using. But yeah, anyway, those are some good Pokemon to battle. Oh, and then Graveler, like if you're in a cave or something and you can find Graveler, they're pretty good too. Anyone else have good ones? I don't know, those are the only ones that come to mind. If you do, let me know, and I'll I don't know, I'll battle against them, I guess, when I'm trying to level up. Ooh, Dunsparce. Yes, Dunsparce, that's another good one. And Teddiursa. Okay, I'm done now. I swam here with my friends. I'm tired. All those 4 swam here together. Okay, so this is swimmer Connie who wants to battle Staryu. You know, I'm talking about like, oh, you can, you know, battle these Pokemon for experience, and I'm not even like watching the video as I'm talking. But yeah. Anyway, we just knocked out her Staryu, and she's gonna send another Staryu. That's great. Wing attack. Okay. I don't know, it's kind of up in the air right now whether I'm going to get to level 71 or not before the video's over. If I had to guess right now, I'd say no. Just because I don't think I will. Yeah, she's exhausted. What about your Staryu? I bet they're wiped. No, you can't have my ride. Friggin' thief. Alright, swimmer Anya. Poliwag. That's great. Level 27. Charizard. Let's see, I bet this thing might even go down to a Metal Claw. Not very effective, but hey, it works. No, I'm not gonna change Pokemon. Metal Claw. And also, I know I was talking about eventually replacing Metal Claw with Steel Wing, and I'll probably end up replacing Wing Attack with Fly at some point. but right now Wing Attack's doing pretty good. And yeah, I think in Gen 3 was the generation that really like powered down Fly. Like it only had like 70 or 75 power or something like that. Maybe, I'm pretty sure it was like that in Emerald. I don't know if they did that too, and I think they would have kept it that way for the Fire Red and Leaf Green. But Wing Attack has a power of 65 and I get the stab on it, so it's pretty, it works. It works out pretty good right now. And it doesn't take as long as Fly, because Fly takes up 2 turns, so yeah. Show my Anya? No. So I'm already kind of starting to think of what I'm gonna do when I get to the Elite Four, the Pokemon League. You know, I'm thinking of I've had this moveset for a long time now. Dig, Flamethrower, Wing Attack, and Metal Claw. And I'm kind of thinking, yeah, you know, I may need to replace a couple of those moves. Like, you know, I've said already in this video, Metal Claw and Steel Wing. And then maybe Dig. If I can get the Earthquake TM between now and then, I'll probably, I don't even know if Charizard can learn Earthquake. But he can learn Dig, so I assume he can learn Earthquake. But if I can get the Earthquake TM, I'll probably use that. They have the same PP. You know, Dig is 10, Earthquake is 10. I'm gonna keep Flamethrower. I'm not gonna get rid of Flamethrower. I like Flamethrower because it's a strong move, and for a move as strong as it is, it's got pretty, you know, 15 PP is pretty good. And it can take out, you know, these Cloisters that have the ridiculously high defense, but ridiculously low special defense. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and they're part ice too, I forgot, so that's why it was able to take it out too. So it's weak on one hand and then not weak on the other, so, you know, when you put those two hands together, it's just net neutral. Yes, I can swim, okay, but I don't want to get my shoes wet. Have you ever had wet shoes and you can't like dry them off, but you gotta keep them on? That sucks. So you've got a level 28 Horsea, and yeah, looks like he is gonna get to level 71 in this video, so I was wrong before. Critical hit, not very effective, I know. Oh, that didn't get him up to level 71. Let's see if this one will. Oh! See, that wasn't a critical hit, so it didn't knock him out. And watch, this is going to be super effective. And it's going to get me down to like... Oh, didn't even get me down below 200. That's pretty cool. But his speed fell, so watch out. Alright, that Metal Claw did it. And Horsea's down. And Charizard's at level 71. Yeah! I get excited when Charizard levels up. I mean, I know... You know, usually, like, you know, Pokemon levels up. Oh, he leveled up. But Charizard's the only Pokemon I have here in this game, and you know, when he levels up, it's a big moment because it happens so few and far between. Oh, stupid Poison Point. You know, if I had like a 6 Pokemon team and you know they'd be like kind of around these guys. You know, probably like in the low 30s. As far as levels go, and you know, maybe mid 30s, I don't know, they'd be in the 30s somewhere. But you know, these experiences, you know, that they're getting, like, you know, 80 or 600, whatever they are, they'd actually, like, you know, be putting a dent in their experience, you know, column or whatever. But since Charizard is so high leveled now, all these experiences, all these little battles he fights, it takes a lot to get him to level up. So, yeah. I think it was, what was it, the Silphco? He leveled up like 7 levels in that Silphco building, and I just about like had a, you know, freaking party. Like, oh my god, Charizard leveled up 7 levels in one building. Ah! Anyway, here's Seadra. And I don't want to get poison pointed again, so I'm going to go with Flamethrower, and hopefully it does it, and it does, so that's cool. So now Shirley's going to use a Horsea, which is, I'm sure you know, the pre-evolved form of Seadra. You know, Misty's Horsea really should have evolved into Seadra. I mean, seriously. Just like, yeah, I don't know, Seadra. But the only Pokemon I remember her having that ever evolved was Poliwag. Oh, and Togepi eventually evolved, but you know that wasn't like until much later, right? The Poliwag was Misty's only Pokemon that ever evolved. If I'm lying, I'm dying, cause well maybe no, I'm not gonna say that, cause maybe I am lying and I just don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Poliwag was the only Pokemon she had that evolved. Really? She had the Corsola. And what else? Did she have a Chinchou? No, she didn't have a Chinchou. I really think that's it. And then, you know, Ash, he has all kinds of Pokemon that evolved. And then what's his face? Brock? Let's see, he had that Geodude and Onix. And that Geodude never evolved either. That pissed me off. His Vulpix. Zubat evolved. Zubat was like a boss when he evolved into Crobat. Like, yeah, Crobat. Oh, crap. I'm about done with this video. Alright, guys. See you later.